Walking in the footsteps of our foundress, Blessed Mary of the Passion, the FMM Institute has made a preferable option for the poor and the marginalized in line with the gospel values.
Says Sister Annie Jesus, who lights up the lives of children and women who are victims of trafficking. She shares her life and mission.
In the year 2007, I entered Jivan Jarna Vikas Sanstha as a coordinator, conducting various community-based activities. I came across women who shared with me that we are taken care, but our children and their future are not taken into consideration by anyone. They said this because the children were missing. That disturbed me. As a social worker, I took this issue to the local police station, but they did not believe me and refused to take the cases, saying, "You missionaries make up stories." In reality, nothing of this kind happens in our locality. Thus, I proved my statement true by rescuing a girl who was missing from Chhattisgarh. For the last 15 years, I have been actively involved in the social work ministry. I must say that my formation and supports from members involved in this particular ministry motivated me to a large extent. The Franciscan spirituality, which leads me to action, to preserve what is threatened and heal what is wounded. The values that I inculcate makes me sympathetic with empathy towards the less fortunate in the communities. I believe in a God who invites me to the noble task of recreating this damaged world. I am also called to be partners in rebuilding and sustaining our society, especially the marginalized communities. This helped me to opt for this social apostolate. Nobody forced me. My daily prayers gives me energy to go ahead doing God's mission. I do come across threats and dangers for my life when opposing the trafficking trade. But I am not afraid. The spiritual energy within me acts as shock absorbers in the times of despair, fatigue, and hopelessness. It brings me joy to see smiles on the face of rescued victims. I am also glad to witness the victims embracing married life with new dreams in their eyes. Some of them get re-enrolled in the schools. This brings delight to the tribal community. Life gets new orientation. The trafficked victims, women, girls, and children are my own fellow beings. They are made to discover the God-given human dignity. For I believe humanity is based on values of human dignity, fairness, equality, respect, and independence. This calls me to condemn the violation against human values and voice to rectify the situation. I am called to brighten the lives of the disadvantaged, the powerless, the voiceless, and the marginalized sections of society. My own small contribution towards this aspect brings me satisfaction and fulfillment. I am happy doing this work. I am also glad to see that my limited role builds the broken lives of many tribal mothers and sisters. You agree with me that a life lived for others is the life is tortured, violated physically, verbally, and sexually. So I continue the mission of Christ by uplifting these vulnerable